What a win last night for the Grand Rapids Griffins. Twice they came back from 2-goal deficits against the Milwaukee Admirals, eventually prevailing 5-4 in a shootout, thus ending a 4-game losing streak. They hope to carry that momentum into tonight's game here in Rockford, where they endeavor to put an end to a 7-game skid inside BMO Harris Bank Center. It's time for our game day preview, brought to you by Michigan First Credit Union. The Griffins are going to have to try and get it done tonight with a decimated lineup. More on that in a moment. Entering last night's game, though, in their first 27 of the season, the Griffins had trailed after 2 periods only 7 times. Well, they were down by 2 entering the third and down by 3 players. Dylan Sadoway gets them going with a goal early in the third to make it 4-3, setting the stage for the late game dramatics from Joe Hicketts.
Now Hicketts a look, dropped it back to the right point to Matt Ford. Left it for Hicketts across far side. Holmstrom now back to Hicketts in the middle. He lets it go, deflected, score! The Griffins have tied the game. I think Chris Terry may have tipped it in with 1:17 left, and we're tied 4-4.
Griffins defensemen collectively had scored only 8 of the team's first 85 goals through the first third of the season, and 5 of those by Filip Hronek. So it was nice last night to see Penn State grad and last year's Big Ten Defenseman of the Year Trevor Hamilton get his first in his 7th game with Grand Rapids, and of course at such a critical stage of the game, Joe Hicketts lighting the lamp for the first time this campaign.
Yeah, that was an emotional game. Come back from 2-goal deficits at home ice. I think man of the game, playing with 8 forwards, 7D. Sully moved up and was really selfless in that pursuit, so we could finish with 9 forwards and 6D, but a gutsy effort by all. 5-minute penalty we killed, almost got through a 5-on-3 there. It was a great team win after maybe a slow start. Thanks. Yeah, it was nice to get the first one. I could consider myself more of a passer. That's what I say anyways, but it was a big goal and definitely emotionally and mental draining game as well as physically.
Well, it took a shootout to decide it, and after the first 5 shooters, 3 for Milwaukee and 2 for Grand Rapids were all denied, Dominic Turgeon found himself suddenly staring at his old friend and teammate with a chance to win it.
The Griffins now 3rd round have a chance to win it with Dominic Turgeon against the old teammate. He knows him as well as anybody. Tommy McCullum eyes up Turgeon. Turgeon angling, lots of moves, score! He goes up for a left corner over the blocker of McCullum, and the Griffins come back. What a win!
And did it ever work out? Top shelf for Turgeon, 2 big points for the Griffins, and a ton of credit to a team that had lost Matt Pumple to a second period ejection, injuries to Philip Zadina and Turner Elson, and they were already playing without Carter Kemper due to injury. Simply put, big time win for the Griffins.
Yeah, I guess a lot of times I like to go to my backhand, but I guess I played with Tommy for a couple of years, so I guess I decided to change it up and go back to my forehand, and luckily it worked out.
So the Griffins improving to 15-9, 2-2 with a win last night. They'll meet the Rockford IceHogs, who sit at 12-10, 2-4 on the campaign. And as mentioned, Grand Rapids will play this game minus a number of players. Philip Zadina and Turner Elson, both hurt last night, as we mentioned, did not make the trip. Carter Kemper, likewise, still back in Grand Rapids. And it is official, Matt Pumple is suspended for at least 1 game, pending a review of the match penalty he got last night. So with that, the Griffins calling up 2 players from Toledo, Tyler Spezia, Detroit area kid who played at Bowling Green in his rookie year with the Walleye, and Brian Morey has been around since 2015-16, primarily in the East Coast Leagues. Had a couple pretty good seasons there in the goal-scoring category, and's racked up some pretty good numbers in the penalty minute category also. More information on the game and who's in, who's out tonight can be had, of course, on the Griffins broadcast. It'll come your way from inside BMO Harris Bank Center at 5:35 Eastern Time, 6:05 the face-off. Griffins and IceHogs coming your way tonight on Wood Radio. Wednesday, back home to Cleveland. That has been our game day preview, again brought to you by Michigan First Credit Union. Thanks for joining us, everybody, and so long from Rockford.